Okay, go. We got a quorum, right? Okay, got it. Okay, this meeting is being held in accordance with the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. Notice of this meeting was provided in the amended annual notice of meetings published in the Union County Local Source and the Newark Star Ledger on August 3rd, 2023. Said notice was posted in the municipal building as required by law, and a copy of this notice has been made available through the office of the borough clerk. All contracts awarded by mayor and council must comply with the affirmative action requirements of PL 1975 C127. Fire exits are located in the directions I am indicated. If you are alerted for fire, please move in a calm, orderly manner to the nearest smoke-free exit. Proper notice having been given, the borough clerk is directed to include this statement in the minutes of the meeting. Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Here.
Councilman Johnson.
Present.
Councilman Signorello.
Here.
Councilman Robina. It's absent. Councilwoman Lyons.
Here.
Councilman Patel.
Here.
Thank you. Mayor Signorello.
Here.
We have a quorum, Mayor.
Okay. Andrew, please lead us in the opening prayer followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Eternal God, grant us thy help in all our duties and perplexities. We ask for thy guidance. Give us thy protection in our dangers and sorrows. Grant us thy peace. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There are no communications for consideration this evening. There are no proclamations or presentations for consideration this evening. May I have a motion to move out of order and consider Resolution 280-23?
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations.
No.
Oh, wait. We moved it. I'm sorry. Wait. Mr. Clerk, please read. I'm usually a little bit better at this. Please read Resolution 2. Not much, though. Please read Resolution 280-23 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Resolution 280-23 is appointing Julio G. Peguro to the position of patrolman within the Roselle Park Police Department.
May I have a motion to adopt Resolution 280-23 by title?
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion? Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorello.
Yes.
Councilman Robina is absent. Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
5 votes in the affirmative, 1 absent. The resolution is adopted.
Now, congratulations. Okay, you want to come on up? Congrats, man. Love it. Do you want to bring up any family, friends, anybody you want to? Yeah, go for it. Yep.
Come on.
No, answer it. Okay, who's holding the Bible for you? My wife. Okay. All right. You want to just get over here? A little closer, like we're all friends here. Left on the Bible. Thank you. All right. Repeat after me. I, Julio Peguro. Guerra. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. And that I will bear true faith. And allegiance. To the same. And to the governments established. In the United States. And in this state. Under the authority of the people. Do further solemnly swear. That I will faithfully. Impartially. And justly. Perform all the duties of. Police patrolman. For the borough of Roselle Park. According to the best of my ability. So help me God. Chief, you want to take a word?
So real quick, I just want to summarize again how we got to this point with hiring Julio here tonight. Roselle Park Police Department received approximately 43 applications for the position of police officer during the month of July to fill 2 vacancies. After thoroughly reviewing every application, we went on to interview 17 of the most qualified applicants over a 3-day period. The interviewing panel consisted of Captain Wintermute, Lieutenant DeSanto, Detective Marino, Detective Polakowski, and myself. Following these interviews, we narrowed down the applicant list to 6 applicants, which were then subjected to an extensive background check. Tonight I present to you our newest police officer, Julio Buguero. Julio Buguero is 34 years old, who currently resides in Newark, New Jersey with his wife, De Luma? Yes. That'd be good? I was worried about that. and has 3 children, Juliana, Delia, and Aris. Julio is an East Orange High School graduate, where he graduated in 2007. Following high school, Julio continued his education at Gibbs College while obtaining an associate's degree in applied science and criminal justice. He then attended Fairleigh Dickinson University while majoring in criminal justice. In June of 2022, Julio was hired by the Newark Police Department, where he attended the Essex County Police Academy and graduated in November of 2022. Julio comes to this agency with 1 year of law enforcement experience, speaks fluent English and Spanish, and I think he will be a great addition to this agency. I wish him all the best, and I look forward to working with him in the future. Congratulations, and be safe.
Hello, everyone. I just want to thank the mayor, the council, and the chief for the opportunity. I'm honored to be here, and I can't wait to go out there and serve the people of Roselle Park. Thank you very much.
We need more staff.
Oh, perfect, right there.
If I want to just...
Whoever you want. It's your show. Can we get,
You want me to
yeah,
take
you
it?
mind, Greg, before we have Bro, whoever? Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh.
We're hands-on council here. Cool, thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Okay. Okay, may I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes pending any corrections?
So move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion that bills and payrolls be not read and passed for payment?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to open the public portion on agenda items only?
So move. Oh, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I think Joe.
He was bad. Would anybody like to come up and speak on agenda items only? You may do so now. Officers, you guys have any hot topics you want to talk about? No? Steve, no? All right, good. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close the public portion on agenda items only?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Reports of departments, none scheduled, lovely. May I have a motion to accept the reports of departments as submitted?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Andrew, please read ordinance number 2737 by title and report recommendations received from the Municipal Land Use Board with respect thereto.
Yes, Mayor, ordinance 2737 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending Chapter 40 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park so as to permit short-term rentals as a permitted use within the B2 Central Business and B3 Arterial Business Zone districts. report of the Land Use Board is as follows. Please be advised that the Roselle Park Municipal Land Use Board reviewed Ordinance 2737, an ordinance amending Chapter 40 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park so as to permit short-term rentals as a permitted use in the B2 Central Business and B3 Arterial Business Zone Districts. The board voted unanimously to recommend to Mayor and Council that the ordinance not be adopted.
Okay, may I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2737?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Anybody want to come up and speak on this? Okay, may I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2737?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're killing Andrew.
May I have a motion to adopt 2737?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Yes, Mayor, if I may.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, thank you, Mayor. After last week's meeting, we had an opportunity offline to have some concerning conversations, and at this point, right now, this just doesn't feel like community. We're going to take in consideration. I mean, I can only speak for me personally, but I want to take in consideration their suggestions, as well as me just feeling that way prior to that. That's why I came to you.
Yeah, I agree. So honestly, I mean, you guys vote how you want to, but I'm not going to die on this one. I thought it was a good idea. A lot of people don't like it. It's actually been probably, let's put it this way, it's been a very respectful discussion from the community, which is not something we always get. Usually I get rocks thrown at me and say, it's too many apartments, Mayor, shut up. So there's been a respectful dialogue, but I agree. I don't see it right now. You guys vote how you want to. If it's something we want to revisit next year,
Yeah, we
great.
could revisit it.
But for me, I would just, unless there's any further discussion, just let the vote and let it burn down in flames.
Agree. Don't want to beat it down.
Okay.
I would just,
Yeah.
can I just say something? I just think it's just how we feel as a community, and I do like reiterate, so many people did come out, and when you hear their concern and, you know, you put yourself really in their shoes, I felt the same way, so I'll definitely, thank you so much.
Yep. Okie dokie. Andrew, please call the roll.
So the motion is on adoption. Councilman Petrosky?
No.
Councilman Johnson?
No.
Councilman Signorello?
No.
Councilman Ravina?
No.
Councilwoman Lyons?
No,
Councilman Patel?
No.
6 votes to the negative, the ordinance is defeated.
I think it's the first time any of my ideas have gone down 6-0. That doesn't feel good after 5
You
years.
know.
Sorry.
I appreciate it. It's a rare L for the mayor. I feel dirty. I want to go take a shower now.
We still love you, Mayor.
Cool. Can I have, please read ordinance number 2738 by title?
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2738 is an ordinance amending Chapter 40 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park so as to reinstate and otherwise permit certain residential uses within the ROP Residence Office Building Zone District. And the report of the Land Use Board is, please be advised that the Roselle Park Municipal Land Use Board reviewed Ordinance 2735, an ordinance amending Chapter 40 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park so as to reinstate and otherwise permit certain residential uses within the ROP Residence Office Building Zone District. The board voted unanimously to refer the ordinance back to Mayor and Council without reservation for adoption.
Okie dokie. May I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2738?
So move.
Second.
Would anybody like to come up and speak? Oh, all in favor, sorry.
aye.
Would anybody like to come up and speak? May I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2738?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2738?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Just a reminder, so this one should be relatively non-controversial. When we made some updates to the ROB zone, ROB is supposed to, what does it stand for? Residency over business?
Residential office building, residence office building.
Yeah.
So remove the R.
Or whatever, yeah. So the residence part we accidentally took out. So it's just office buildings. So we're going to put the residence back in. A little boo-boo that we caught and are going to fix. But yes.
Can you just go over the C part, the C portion of that? Because that's what I want to have clarification on that.
What page
It's
is that?
on page 9.
Conditional use.
So that, so section C already exists, Councilwoman.
Oh, yeah.
This is not an amendment to the existing zoning. That is, so section C, for those following along, C is a section for conditional uses. One of the conditional uses is cannabis retailer. I believe there's also.
So can I just make this easy?
Yeah.
So we zoned for cannabis in a separate ordinance. This is, there's no adding of new cannabis there, so, I mean, if you choose to theoretically vote no because there's cannabis in it, fine, no big deal. But really, the only change is putting the residential back in. So it's not like we're adding any more cannabis potential in here or any less. It's literally just a carryover because in prior votes we voted to have it in town. And based on that, we voted for one potential license in the ROB, one potential license in the B2, and one potential license in the B3.
Yeah,
So this just
yeah.
falls into one of those things. So, you know, again, if you want to vote no with anything with cannabis in it, go for it. But this isn't adding or removing
That's,
cannabis
okay,
here.
that's why, I
Does that
just
make
wanted some
sense?
clarification.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you so much.
Yep. Okay, any further discussion? Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrowski?
Yes.
Councilman Johnson?
Yes.
Councilman Signorella?
Yes.
Councilman Rabina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons?
No,
Councilman Patel?
Yes.
5 votes in the affirmative, 1 in the negative, the ordinance is adopted.
Okay, Andrew, please read ordinance number 2746 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2746 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending Chapter 7, Section 18 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Angled Parking.
May I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2746?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? No, all in favor?
Aye.
May I have, would anybody like to come up and speak on this? Okay, may I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance
So
number
moved.
2746? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2746?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrowski?
Yes.
Councilman Johnson?
Yes.
Councilman Signorella?
Yes.
Councilman Rabina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons?
Yes.
Councilman Patel?
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Andrew, please read ordinance number 2747 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2747 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending Chapter 7, Section 15 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Parking Prohibited During Certain Hours on Certain Streets.
Okay, may I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2747?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody want to come and speak on this one? I gotta ask. Tina looks really jazzed up tonight. May I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2747?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2747.
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? I'm seeing none. Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrowski?
Yes.
Councilman Johnson?
Yes.
Councilman Signorella?
Yes.
Councilman Rabina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons?
yes,
Councilman Patel?
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Please read ordinance number 2748 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2748 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending Chapter 7, Section 17, subsection 17.2 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Preferential Parking Zones, Locations, and Restrictions.
Okay, may I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2748?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion, would anybody like to come up and speak? I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2748?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2748?
So move.
So move. Second.
Is there any discussion? Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrowski?
Yes.
Councilman Johnson?
Yes.
Councilman Signorella?
Yes.
Councilman Rabina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons?
yes,
Councilman Patel?
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Please read ordinance number 2749 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2749 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending Chapter 7, Section 23 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled One-Way Streets.
May I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2749?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody want to come and speak? Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2749?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2749?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Aye.
Andrew?
Councilman Petrowski?
Yes.
Councilman Johnson?
Yes.
Councilman Signorella?
Yes.
Councilman Rabina?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons?
yes,
Councilman Patel?
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Greg, your second on that one was giving a lot of Mike Connolly vibes. It kind of sounded like Mike did it,
I think
right?
he's here.
He's with us in spirit? Okay, fair
Hey, I
enough.
can't figure your speed out tonight. That's why I'm behind you.
These ordinances are tough. These are a slog. Please read ordinance number 2750 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2750 is an ordinance for second reading and public hearing, an ordinance amending Chapter 7, Section 14 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Parking Prohibited at All Times on Certain Streets.
May I have a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 2750?
So moved.
Second.
all in favor? It was worse that time.
You got worse, right? Terrible. Sorry, I know I'm corny.
Whoever would like to come up and speak on this? We have a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 2750.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 2750?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? No. Andrew, call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorella.
Yes.
Councilman Urbina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The ordinance is adopted.
Andrew, please read ordinance number 2751 by title.
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 2751 is an ordinance for introduction, an ordinance amending Chapter 28, Section 6 of the Code of the Borough of Roselle Park entitled Bulk a la carte Pickup Service.
May I have a motion to approve ordinance number 2751 for introduction and fix the date for second reading and public hearing as October 5th, 2023?
So I'd like to make a motion.
So
Yeah,
moved.
yeah, yeah. Hold on.
So moved. We got it. So moved.
So moved.
Yeah, second.
Is there any discussion?
Wanted to make sure. Yes.
Hold. So, just as a matter of point, so Carol or Andrew, we've had this in the past. If somebody wants to table an ordinance, we can table it, right? Indefinitely or for a couple meetings or.
You could make a motion to table, or you could
Yeah.
make a motion to postpone it till a certain date.
Okay, got it. Because it's fixing the date here, so I just want to be careful about how we.
You could just table it, yeah.
Got it, okay.
I get what you're doing.
Councilman Signorella, please proceed.
So I'd like to make a motion to table it to get further information and understand what we're voting on, or I am voting on.
Okay.
Second. Second.
Yeah, so the motion's on the table, seconded. There's no is there discussion on the motions? I forget.
Not on a motion to table.
Not on a motion table. Okay. Andrew, please call the roll.
Councilman Petrosky.
Yes.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Signorella.
Yes.
Councilman Urbina.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lyons.
Yes.
Councilman Patel.
Yes.
6 votes in the affirmative, Mayor. The motion is tabled.
Lovely. Okay. So that's it then, right?
That's it.
Okay, cool. Good. All matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case the item would be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general orders. Andrew, please read all resolutions listed on the consent agenda by title.
Yes, Mayor. Resolution 270-23 is authorizing a $5,000 increase to the professional services contract with Timothy Hoffman Real Estate Appraisers, Inc. as real estate appraiser for year 2023, reflecting a revised contract amount not to exceed $15,000. Resolution 271-23 is authorizing a $4,000 increase to the professional services contract with McManaman, Scotland & Bauman, LLC for redevelopment council services associated with the non-condemnation redevelopment study of Block 606, lots 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 36.01, and 38 of the municipal tax map, reflecting a revised contract amount not to exceed $8,000. Resolution 272-23 is authorizing a $1,000 increase to the professional service contract with Consulting and Municipal Engineer CME Associates for professional planning services associated with the non-condemnation redevelopment study of Block 606, lots 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 36.01, and 38 of the tax map, reflecting a revised contract amount not to exceed $12,854. Resolution 273-23 is approving the insertion of a Municipal Alliance Program grant as a special item of revenue in the 2023 municipal budget in the amount of $243. Resolution 274-23 is authorizing the tax collector to issue a prorated refund of third quarter 2023 property taxes and cancel fourth quarter 2023 property taxes in connection with an eligibility clarification for a 100% disabled veteran property tax exemption issued to 708 Filbert Street, Block 413, Lot 15 of the municipal tax map. Resolution 275-23 is authorizing the tax collector to issue a prorated refund of third quarter 2023 property taxes for 328 Pershing Avenue, Block 1011, Lot 13, in the amount of $2,750.60 pursuant to 100% disabled veteran property tax exemption memorialized in resolution number 247-23. Resolution 27623 is authorizing the open-ended purchase of rock salt from Chemical Equipment Labs of Delaware, Inc., pursuant to Union County Cooperative Pricing System Contract Number UCCP-24-2023 at $78 per ton. Resolution 27723 is providing for the combination of certain issues of bonds of the Borough of Roselle Park into a single issue of bonds aggregating in the amount of $5,725,000 in principal amount. Resolution 27823 is determining the form and other details of $5,725,000 general obligation bonds of the Borough of Roselle Park and providing for their sale. Resolution 27923 is appointing Andrew J. Cassius as temporary purchasing agent. And Resolution 28023
Passed already.
is passed already.
Yeah.
Was on a roll.
I got it. Are we removing anything from the consent agenda? Cool. May I have a motion to approve the resolutions remaining on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, reports of, actually, can I have a? We don't have closed session items?
We do have some. That
okay.
was an accident. You want to do it
I
now?
wanna go out of order. Can we do it now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I have a motion to, move out of order and pull up the executive closed session?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, I'll read the closed session resolution. Hold on. Alrighty. Closed session resolution reads, whereas the mayor and council of the Borough of Roselle Park wish to discuss matters which are described in the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12, and whereas the general nature of the subjects to be discussed in closed session are contract negotiations involving forestry service, whereas the time, when, and the circumstances under which the items discussed in closed session will be disclosed to the public at a future time. Now therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council of the Borough of Roselle Park, County of Union, State of New Jersey, do now adjourn the open portion of the meeting and open a closed portion of the meeting to discuss the aforementioned item.
So we'll open back up for public session, but I just wanna, while we have Paul here, get this out of the way, if that's all right.
Just need a motion to adopt the resolution.
I may have a motion to adopt the resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Do I need a roll call, or can I just do it?
All in favor.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're in close.
Okay, may I have a motion to reconvene?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mayor, in closed session, the governing body discussed the matter of contract negotiations, for forestry services. No resolution was reached at this time.
Okay. Reports of Borough Council committees. Councilman Petrosky?
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, first of all, I want to send my condolences out to Ron Lee Carey family. He was a 1956 graduate of Roselle Park High School, and his wife used to work at the Casano Center, Christine. Ex-wife, I should say, sorry. On September 11th, I attended the 9/11 memorial. Again, sad day, and you know, like I said, it's hard to believe it's 22 years. But on 13th, I attended the recreation, which we're getting ready for Halloween. The 16th, it was the Oktoberfest. Went very well. Good turnout and everything. Before that, I attended a dedication over in Roselle. Red McGlory, who coached American Legion baseball, and many Roselle Park residents played for him. He was a commander over at the American Legion over in Roselle, Post 229, for 38 years, right straight. Really nice man. So the American Legion in Roselle is on Grove Street, so the 100 block is named after him. It's called the Robert Red McGlory Way. So, you know, definitely I was glad to see they did something for him. The American Legion over there is named after him also, okay? Monday I attended the historical meeting. Again, they're getting ready for the 4 centuries in the weekend. Today I had the joint sewer meeting. So basically we added funds to the accounts to finish up the rest of the year. and on a need be case. If you need to contact me, get me at jpetrosky@rosellepark.net, 908-666-7821. That's my report, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Urbina?
Thank you, Mayor, and good evening, Roselle Park. Starting with infrastructure, I had mentioned a bit of it at last meeting while it was in progress. A number of traffic calming measures were implemented in the 5th Ward, with speed humps being installed, marked, and striped. 2 new ones installed between Valley and Beechwood, and 1 on West Webster between Bridge and Amsterdam. And a speed radar sign is posted on Fayette Ave in front of Aldine Park to raise driver awareness on keeping within the speed limit. We're all committed to keeping our residents and families safe, and I thank the mayor, business administrator, CFO, and police chief for their continued and ongoing support of these important safety initiatives. The Gordon Street Bridge, we're seeing noticeable progress. Retaining walls are up, and today fill was dropped off so the roadway approach on the Roselle Park side could be started. Still on track for mid-October opening. I attended the 9/11 Remembrance and Memorial Service at the Firehouse. On the 15th, I met with Lisa Lee of Easy Ride, who's a Transportation Management Association partner at Michael Morey Park, for a Train the Trainer event with Safe Routes to Schools coordinators from across the state, practicing bike safety drills and ending their training by cycling through our borough, which they noted was very pleasant. I'm working with her and her team, along with members of our BOE, on Learn to Ride classes, safety presentations, and other walk and bike initiatives for our schools for this fall, so parents, stay tuned. On September 18th, I met with members of Union County Connects on a potential mural project they are applying for through the county's HEART grant, commemorating the Rahway Valley Railroad and serving as a Welcome to Roselle Park sign, which would be in the 5th Ward at Sunrise Document Solutions. Also on the 18th, I attended the Special Education Parent Advisory Group meeting at the Anthony Signorelli Youth Center. Met the new Director of Special Services and discussed were ongoing and upcoming initiatives addressing the curriculum and social needs of our students with intellectual and developmental disabilities. An announcement of new funding for para-training was made. Next meeting for CPAG is 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, October 9th at the Youth Center. After that, I participated in the Municipal Land Use Board meeting. The board revised and memorialized a resolution regarding an emergency generator at County Educators Federal Credit Union and shared concerns about Ordinance 2737 as it relates to short-term rentals. As the governing body liaison to that board, I shared the testimony offered during the public portion of last mayor and council meeting from 2 members of the audience who described their experience and the impact passing the ordinance would have on residents' quality of life. As a result, as we just motioned now, we're not in favor of passing it. The ordinance was not adopted. So thank you to all members of council. Over the last few weeks, I've been attending the New Jersey Safe Routes Academy webinars, learning more about best practices and resources to improve conditions for walking and biking in our community. Last week's session, for example, was on school zone safety strategies, and today's session was on safe roads, safe routes, and safe systems. I've shared information with our PD, and I'll post links on for the public on my Facebook page next week when the recordings will be made available for anyone interested. As Clean Communities Liaison, the Fall Borough-wide cleanup will be on Saturday, October 21st from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., meeting at the Cassano Center. Interested groups and volunteers, please reach out to Deborah DeCosmo at 732-285-5332 or via email at ddecosmo@rosellepark.net. We're in the peak of hurricane season, and with storms headed our way this weekend, if you can, please keep the drains by you clear of leaves and debris to keep stormwater flowing and to avoid flooding. Speaking of keeping drains clear, leaf bags are in stock, so be sure to stop by Borough Hall soon. Bags are available on a first-come, first-served basis, and while supplies last, 3 bundles, 15 bags per household. The residents can pick up at the Borough Clerk's office during regular business hours. A reminder, vegetative waste pickup is Friday for the west side and Thursday for the east side. A few weeks back, I attended a Zoom meeting featuring a panel of leaders in the maritime industry where they offered information on career paths, alternative pathways, and new opportunities for our high schoolers and young adults. Higher education is great, and so are skilled, technical, and vocational trades. We're just a few miles away from the largest port on the East Coast, and we've got direct involvement with the supply chain. The maritime industry involves the transportation of goods, products, and people by sea and includes everything from container ships, oil tankers, to cruise ships and passenger ferries and smaller vessels like fishing boats. I offered to connect the event host with Director Shaw and the Senior Director of Business Development for Union County so they can collaborate on setting up a college and career fair at the Cassano Center. It's set for Thursday, October 12th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's free and open to the public, and will feature nearly 20 colleges and universities and a number of employers in various fields. Parents, this is a great resource worth checking out. Also on October 12th, and sharing this as liaison to the Board of Health, the Union County Office of Health Management, in partnership with the Maternal and Child Health of Northern New Jersey, will be offering a lead screening event for families and children at the Signorella Youth Center at 6 p.m., with training for professionals at 6:30 p.m. Giveaways and light food will be provided. And I'm working with PD on emergency preparedness checklists, as September is Emergency Preparedness Month. Packets will be available soon at our municipal buildings and will be shared online for residents to read and print. It's also Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, so if you have a friend or loved one who may be going through a rough time, give them your ear, lead them to help and support groups through local hospitals, or dial 988 for the Crisis Lifeline, or text NJ to 741-741 for 24/7 support. That concludes my report for now. Fifth Ward, I'm here for you at 862-236-0019. jrabine@rosellepark.net. Mayor, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Signorella?
So, on the 18th of September, I needed to get my driver's license renewed, and what a wonderful program we have in the borough, with the Travel and Motor Vehicle Commission at the Gazebo Park, and it were a little hiccup because of the bad weather. They got there a couple minutes late, but other than that, smooth sailing. It was pleasant to go there to get my driver's license. Sometimes we all know, we've gone to a couple of locations in Springfield or here and there, and whew, you just take a deep breath when you leave there. But great program. Take advantage of it when it comes to Roselle Park. I too attended the 9/11 ceremony, the firehouse, to fill in for the mayor that day because he had many commitments that night, and it was a pleasure filling in for him. Like Councilman Jay said about cleaning your your storm drains. Thank you, Councilman. I saw a resident in Hemlock and Clay, just wonderful. Years ago, people did it more. Take a little effort to move it, put it on your grass. That little helps all the time. So one of these days I'm going to knock on a neighbor's house and say, thank you so much. So, we don't have 100 DPW workers. We don't have everybody, but just take a little effort. I do it on my street. Council people could do it. Just a little bit helps, Bo. And look out for this weekend. Other than that, we'll be looking forward to Councilman Johnson on CPR training on Saturday. He'll take the lead on that, and we have a full right?
Oh, yeah.
Full. So, other than that, you can get a hold of me at jsignorella@rosellepark.net and 908-721-6488. That's the end of my report.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Lyons.
Good evening, Mayor and Council, residents of Roselle Park. I too attended the 9/11 ceremony, and it is definitely something that I wish we didn't have to attend, obviously. And I just want to say thank you so much to Tiffany. She sang unbelievable. She just goes up to the microphone and sings without music, and that is very tough to do. So, and she is in 6th grade, so she's amazing. I also went to the Oktoberfest and witnessed pretzel eating contest, which was amazing. And they were slow, because you know what? Those pretzels are very thick. But it was just such a great turnout. It was beautiful. I only went for a little while, but it was just great to see the community really come out and have fun. Yesterday, I went to the library meeting, and we did have a great time. The library is up and running. They had a great summer. Their October schedule, I did put it online as well. We have some fun things going on. Glow canvas painting is happening on the 16th. So bring your kids out to that. Spooky bingo is happening. Junior chef pet ghosts events are happening. So check that out online. And then we also have the Community Affairs and Public Events Committee meeting coming up next week. The Roselle Park Walking Club is still going on. We meet 7 times a week. We have some new members coming out, so it's been great. And I also have the joggers screaming at me in the streets at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hey! And I'm like, oh my God.
Don't forget the trains. You get them to
And the
Come on now,
trains.
that's amazing.
Yeah, we do. We have the trains like beeping at, like, honking, whatever. What do they do? I don't know. Yeah, that's always fun. But it's really a great thing. The thing that I really love about it is that we're meeting people that we normally wouldn't. Even at events, it's hard to, but we're walking 3 miles together and we're getting to know families. So it's a great thing. I also want to let you guys know what's happening. This is one huge announcement I found out today. The community center is finally opening on October 2nd.
Yay.
Resuming all activities, so mark your calendar for that. The Arts Festival, so September 30th, that's next Saturday, from 12 to 8 on Chestnut Street. Please come out to that, support the arts. There's going to be a lot of fun activities, and it's going to be all day. The Festival India is October 7th at the Roselle Park High School from 5 to 11 p.m. And then also October 12th is the College Fair. So this is awesome. It's actually College Career Fair. We as a committee actually have been working on it for a bunch of months. Evan Collier, Rupin, and thank you, Councilman Jay. So many of us have talked about it, but Evan really did a great job getting things together too. So please come out. There are really colleges and employers are going to be there. So if you're interested in looking, it's really going to benefit everyone. You may get a new job or you may want to go to school, but they're going to be there. So definitely come out. And that's, again, October 12th at the community center. Also, the motor vehicle is going to be October 16th from 10 a.m. Registration is now open on social media. And October 30th, we're going to blink and Halloween is going to be here. Mischief Night, 6 to 9 p.m. This is from Rupin, there will be bigger and better event this year. And I just want to.
Candy is for real.
Yeah. So we're excited about that. We all need to dress up in like superhero uniforms. I say yes. I just want to also say sidewalks are almost complete or pretty much
I was
complete.
just asking about it. I think they have some final touches. And then they got to replace the trees, and then the grates need to come in. But it's
It's definitely awesome.
Oh, and park meters too. I forgot about that. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I did stop by a couple businesses this week, and I did stop by Rose Valley, and I let them taste my biscotti. They may sell them there, so wait for that. Also, that's a side note. Okay, I just want to end with a really quick story. Today, I was at a Starbucks, and I wrote this down: keep hope alive. And then I asked how, because what happened was there was a huge group of kids, and they were rambunctious and loud, disrespectful, nuts. Everything was crazy. I was working, and what ended up happening is the kids left, and there was garbage everywhere. And I just sat there with another adult, and I looked at her, and I was like, all right, I guess we're going to have to clean that up. But then I saw 3 young individuals the same age. They came and picked up all the garbage and cleaned up after them. And I looked at them and I said, thank you so much for doing that. And they just smiled, and I said, no, you don't understand. That's such a blessing to see. I said, because I want to do that. I want to be that example. And I learned from a 13-year-old. And it was like, at first I got like, oh my God, how could they leave this behind? But the winners of that group were the 3 that cleaned up and said, I'm going to do something about it. So I figured I'd share, because that to me, and then I looked at the mom, I was like, there is hope for this world. But I share that because even as a community, sometimes the crowd goes a certain way, and it's really, it can get crazy, chaotic, and dark. But then the few that just can be a little bit helpful and reach out and just be different, that's going to really win over everything. So I leave you with that. Thank you so much.
Councilman Patel.
Good evening. On September 11th, I dropped off snacks at Robert Gordon and Eldine Elementary School. And as Gilda from Iorio Delhi was going on vacation for 2 weeks, later that day I attended the 9/11 service at our firehouse. On September 16, I attended the October Fest event, and congratulations to the winners of the pretzel eating contest. Union County will soon begin the road work improvement on Locust Street from Sumner Avenue to 3rd Avenue in Roselle. And the duration of the work should be around 4 nights depending on the weather. As liaison to the Environmental Commission, the Environmental Commission has postponed its potluck event from this Saturday to 23rd to Sunday, October 1st. The RSVP link is posted on the Commission's Facebook. I would like to highlight a few events coming up. The Roselle Park Art Festival will be on September 30th from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Chestnut. The Festival of India, also known as Navratri, will be at RPHS on October 7th at 5 p.m. And the postponed Fiesta Hispana y Latina is now rescheduled for its new date, Friday, October 13th, from 6 to 9 p.m. at Michael Murray Park. Last couple of weeks, I've met with numerous residents to resolve concerns such as tree trimming, trash around the retention basin, sidewalk, street lighting, etc. And if you need to get in contact with me, you can email me at kpata@rosellepark.net. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Patel. Who did I forget? Councilman Johnson. Ward 1. Number 1. Nah, he's not number 1.
Depends on how you look at it. It could be number 1 Payne or number 1. Depends on how you look at it. Good evening, Mayor, Council, and residents. First, I would like to start off with a heartfelt thank you to the residents who showed interest in our borough's second annual community preparation event. This joint venture is sponsored by Greg Johnson Civic Association and is proudly presented by Councilman at Large Joseph Signorello and myself. I'm so delighted to share that although we originally planned for only 15 participants, we managed to figure out a way to surpass that number by a significant margin. I'd like to extend my gratitude to the mayor, Ken, Rupin, and the entire team, and of course you, Junior, for helping to make this critical event a success, putting this even on for the second consecutive year. Just to give some advice, on October 2nd, although we're planning on opening the Consignal Center, chosen participants will be given instructions related in an email. So please make sure to check your inbox and junk mail because we still will be having it there this Saturday. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone Saturday. So let's come together in order to strengthen our community ability to respond and recover better in the face of emergencies. For my second announcement, I'm excited to inform the community that our Diversity and Inclusion Committee will collaborate with the Board of Education and all the PTAs and PTO groups from Roselle Park this year. A special thanks to all of them for making this special venue come to fruition. At this time, we decided to move our third Anti-Bullying and Youth Summit from October 14th, a one-day event, to a two-day event at the middle school, which will be on October 24th and 27th. Big thanks goes to the Diversity and Inclusion Chair, Chris Monroe, for running point on this operational change. All in all, this will be a great for our young community members. More details will follow. Lastly, I just wanted to say thank you to Councilwoman Rosanna Lyons Antonuccio for creating and putting together the Roselle Park Walking Club. I truly enjoyed the positive, spiritual, and health-conscious atmosphere that she created. I had a great time overall walking and supporting the club. And I would like to encourage residents, please, you gotta go out and see it for yourself. I don't know, she just has the magic voice and healing, and we do this thing at the end where we pull these spiritual and positive comments, and it really resonated with me because, especially at a time where I just felt like I was in a bad place with the loss of my sister. So I just want to say thank you, Ro, for being there, letting me talk your ear off, and all of that. I appreciate you.
Anytime, come back.
Definitely, I'm coming back. But those miles is long. Lastly, I know I said lastly, but I cannot forget the one person that made everything possible for me. I just wanted to express my deep gratitude for the values, education, and inspiration you given me, Mom. I just wanted to say happy birthday. I love you, and my family do realize we're truly blessed with having you in our lives. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here where I am today.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
With that being said, please remember your voice matters, and as First Ward Councilman, I will always place the concerns of the residents within the borough of Roselle Park first, because local concerns matter. If you need me, please email me, gjohnson@rosellepark.net or 908-303-1519. Mayor, that's it.
Thanks, Rick. I have no report. Email me at mayorsig@rosellepark.net if you need something.
Hey, you got the best report.
How hard is that?
Mine was short.
Yeah, bro, so short.
Mine was 3 minutes. Mine was a Jay.
Great job, everybody.
My bad, Jay. I love you. I said mine was half a
All
year.
right, duke it out afterwards. Andrew, please read my appointments and to the record.
The following mayoral appointments are effective immediately and do not require confirmation by the Borough Council. Appointing Richard G. Templeton III of 148 West Lincoln Avenue, Roselle Park, New Jersey, as alternate member number 2 of the Municipal Land Use Board to fill the unexpired term of Maurice Negron, set to expire December 31st, 2024, and that should be a 2. Number 2 is appointing Darwin Roman of 118 Berwyn Street, Roselle Park, New Jersey, as alternate member number 4 of the Roselle Park Municipal Land Use Board to fill the unexpired term of Roxanne Briano, set to expire December 31st, 2023.
Okay, may I have a motion to open the public portion on any subject?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody like to come up and speak? Okay. I'm seeing no one. May I have a motion to close the public portion on any subject?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, everybody. Great meeting.
Thank you.
Favor?
All in favor?
Did we do good?
Aye.
Aye.
Did we do
Aye.
good, Andrew, or no?
I think I was actually